Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boy band conversation. As always, my name's Diane.
I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, aka Mama Lou.
Welcome back.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay!
Did you guys like our last episode?
Our Trevor interview. So, unfortunately, not all four of us could have been on that one. We were aiming for it, but timing-wise, it did not work out. So, I just want to give a big shout-out to Trevor for coming on our show.
Thank
He had
you.
promised, we put him on the spot on a Facebook Live months ago, and then he's like, yeah, of course I'll do it. We're like, yeah, okay. And then we literally messaged him. He's like, yeah, okay, here you go. We're like, all right, cool. So, congratulations to all the O-Town fans that got to go to the first shows back in, I think he said 16 or 18 months since they had performed.
It's been a while.
Sadly, we could not be there because the border is still closed. But maybe soon.
Well, great job, guys, on the interview. You guys did a wonderful job.
I liked it very much.
So,
Trevor is a nice dude. And I don't know if you guys noticed that he was talking about Boy Bandapalooza.
Yes,
which was an
we
idea that we have
manifested
all
that.
talked about in the
Yes.
past. So Trevor is on board with that. So
wonderful.
we need the powers that be to put this boy band festival together.
Boy band gods, please help us.
Manifest. Yes.
Well, a lot of fun things happened in boy band land.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a boy band update.
Oh, good. All right. Excellent.
Because I feel like there was many months of nothing happening at all.
Yes.
And then
And
suddenly,
then, in this last month, suddenly it's just been kind of like a flurry of things.
Yes.
exactly. All right.
Exactly. So I can start if
Yes,
you like.
please. Go for it.
Okay. So I wrote down all the things that have happened. So we'll start with Bsb Backstreet Boys.
I know them.
Yes. So
Do you?
a Christmas album will be coming out possibly in November.
Somebody said October, but I'm like, that seems weird. I'm thinking November.
I could have sworn I read an article saying
I'm sure they
November,
recorded
but I don't
before they
recall.
They're
did.
recording right now.
Yes.
So they're mostly done. They were so end of October, beginning of November.
Yes.
Because most radio stations switch
Format.
mid-November
Yeah.
when they start playing Christmas music. So it's obviously good to have that out before.
Yes.
So they can be in full rotation and be on all the stations. So.
Right.
Mm.
And speaking of Christmas, the Backstreet Boys announced a very Backstreet Christmas party. 12 shows in Vegas
Oh my
at the
gosh.
Zappos Theater.
So that's where they were at when we went to go see them. Was it called that, or was it called the other name?
I think it was called the other name.
I said it was Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood is the casino and hotel, and in it they have a theater, which is the Zappos Theater.
Who's Zappos?
I thought it was the lighter. No, that's Zippo. No.
They are a company that sells shoes online.
Oh, good for them.
Very nice.
Look at that. Well,
So
they're doing
they
well enough to be
recently
in
bought,
Vegas.
because when we first went to go see them in Vegas, it was called something else, but it was
I
still the same
forgot what it's
venue.
called, but yes.
But yes, so that is
Whoever
happening.
has the most money.
Do you want to
Vegas.
say what dates or does
Yeah,
it
go for it.
Okay, so the 12 shows are November 11th, 12, 13, 14, 18, 20, 21. And then in December, it's 16, 18, 19, 22, and 23.
Woo!
So yes, so lots of cool options there.
Are
Yes.
you guys going to any of the shows?
Undetermined.
Well, if the border is open, yes,
Yes.
we would.
So fingers crossed the border will be open.
18th, 19th.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Of
Saturday,
December.
Sunday.
Of
If you
December.
guys are there too and want to come say hello to the Boy Band Break team, please don't be shy. Yes, we will give autographs.
Yes.
And then ask Lydia if she would actually like to come on this trip. So I
Yes.
feel like that's.
I feel like
Listen.
she should come because it's a fun time together.
Listen, Lydia is in a midlife crisis, unsure of where I will be in December. So it's kind of like, if you guys have any ideas of what I should be doing as a business, because I don't want to stick it to the man anymore. I want to be my own man. Let me know in the comments below.
Okay. Well, anyway, so
not only is this a boy band podcast, it's a Lydia therapy
It
session.
is. It really is, guys. It really is. I mean, me and the garbage man, we're cool now.
See, that's good. All about
yes, all you needed to do is get another recycling bin.
To be fair, though, I haven't put up garbage for the last 2 weeks. You know when you have a people over and then they make more garbage and you're like, this isn't my weekly allotment of garbage, and then you gotta sneak over to the school dumpster next door and dump it at midnight while the people are smoking pot in the
enjoy this
parking lot.
metaphor.
You know what I mean,
The
guys?
school dumpster.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's great.
Okay, well, good. I'm
Not
glad.
talking from personal experience.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know.
Lydia.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back to the Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
Did we also mention the other thing that's happening in Vegas?
I'm getting to that.
Is it on the? Are you not on the list?
I am. Sorry. I just
So
couldn't remember if we talked about-
continuing with the Vegas
I'm gonna
theme
send you the list.
I see
is the
list
after
there.
party in Vegas, which
You're not
includes
looking at the list. Sorry.
Joey Fatone,
Yes.
AJ McLean, Nick Carter, and Wayna Morris.
Who's Wayne Morris?
He is
Wanya.
from
Wanya, from
Whatever.
Boys to Men.
Oh,
So there's 4 nights of shows. So there's
4 dates in Vegas,
So-
August 19th to the 22nd,
So
which is
2
Thursday
BSB.
and Sunday.
Yes. So what they said it's gonna be. So it's 2 BSB, 1 NSYNC member,
At the
and
Venetian.
1 Boys to Men member.
oh.
So they're doing these things. And
Kind of
then-
surprised about the Boys to Men member because I don't know how they're
So this is
friends,
separate
but-
than the Backstreet Boy thing.
So yes, and it's not an after party. It's called the after party. So it's
That's
a little
before the
confusing.
party?
It's just a concert.
What?
It is a
Okay.
concert that happens at 9 p.m. at night at this. Is it also the Zappos or is it different?
The
theater?
Venetian.
It's at the Venetian. So what they're doing is I guess they're doing songs from each of their bands, and then they've also said that they're going to have special guests certain nights that will come and join them, but they're not telling you who the special guests are.
Here's the bad boy.
So unfortunately, Lance
Uh-huh.
is not going to be there unless he's there on the Sunday because Lance is actually on tour with O-Town that weekend,
Ah.
in New Jersey, New York area. So I don't know. Maybe Christopher and Sync might be there. Maybe the Jonas Brothers are also in Vegas that weekend. They're kicking off their tour on the Friday, so I guess they have the Thursday and the Sunday available. But I feel like generally when you're about to start a show, you're probably a little stressed out and wanting to
Do your own
do
thing.
your own thing. So,
True,
but
true. Gotta get in the
yeah.
mindset.
who knows? Anyone could be there, or nobody. Who
I
knows?
also feel like
Huh?
this. I also feel like this ragtag group of.
Oh, Rat Pack.
Nine.
Rat Pack, right?
Oh no,
Yes.
that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes, they marketed it as a Rat Pack type show, but
Cute.
I feel like what I was gonna say was I feel like this ragtag bunch of '90s boy banders can't get the Jonas Brothers at their show. Like
Oh.
Jonas Brothers are A-list, we're like C-list.
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Wow, Diane.
Ow, ow.
Wow.
Feelings.
I love them with my whole heart, but
But
they're
it's
not getting the
true.
Jonas Brothers at
It
their
is
show.
true. It's okay.
Oh, who knows?
We've accepted this. It's fine.
You know,
I mean-
maybe they're manifesting it into the universe
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And
Maybe Joey Mack might come. Who knows?
Joey Mack is going to be there in Vegas at that time, so most likely Joey McIntyre will be one of the guests.
What's he doing in
with,
Vegas?
With what's her name?
With
Debbie Gibson.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Why?
That's so
I
random.
think
They
they're having
also
a
have
They're friends though, right?
Yeah,
And
I think they have a song
Debbie
together, right?
Gibson has been on tour with them for
Oh.
before
Oh.
with New Kids, and yes,
Interesting.
they do have a song together.
Yes.
They're having a residency there also.
Mm.
Um,
Isn't like the Venetian where Brian goes to buy his suits? Remember that one time when they're like,
Brian
"Ugh."
who?
Brian Littrell?
Probably.
We went to this place in the Venetian that had really flashy suits. No, you know what? It was me and Mom when you guys went to the
Okay.
other thing, right? And then it was I'm like, oh, these are flashy suits, and he's like, Brian Littrell buys his suits here, and I'm just like,
Oh, okay. He gave you a little tidbit.
Brian
Fun
wears
fact.
suits though.
I guess.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
like
I
at
don't
a
know,
like
work
family
show.
It just,
event.
it's
or
a
something?
weird name drop. You know what I mean?
Did you say you were in town for the Backstreet Boys?
Yes.
Well,
So maybe that's why.
Damn it!
Maybe that's why he
Damn
gave you a
it!
fun fact.
We've stayed at the Venetian before. I didn't like the smell of it.
Yes, they do pump a perfume in.
Because a lot of the casinos in the States have like smoking,
that's
obviously.
the one with the water, right?
Yes, the, and
Yes.
the oh, solo me. Yeah,
the gondola ride.
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
that's cute.
Yes.
Anyway, so most likely Joey Mack is going to be one of the guests. Lance is going to be one of the guests. He's just going to come on the last day.
There's things
Yeah.
called airplanes.
Joey
he just flies.
Fatone literally was like, "Oh, I don't know if Lance will be there." Like he's going to be
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm just like, Chris is probably free and doing nothing, but then I also don't want him to show up because I'm not going to be there. So I was like, so I don't want FOMO.
It's not going to be at the same time in December?
No, this is in
It's
August.
August.
Oh,
19th to
oh.
the 22nd.
Then
It's
what-
a Thursday
what's-
and Sunday.
So what's happening in December? Just the Christmas concert?
Just the Christmas.
A very
ones.
Backstreet Christmas.
So this thing's happening in August.
Yes.
This is a 4-day event in August, 4 days in a row.
Ah,
This is happening.
yes.
And then, and they also have VIPs where you
Yes.
can individually meet.
The after party meet and greets.
Okay.
Each member or each person has a $250 meet and greet upgrade.
Yeah.
Yes, and you get pictures and things.
And
I think you
Massage.
just get a picture. Of
And
it.
You don't
then
get massage.
Ticketmaster was also selling
Shocking.
another VIP, which is the sound check.
But you don't get a picture with that
But you don't
one.
get a picture with that one, and you also...
So people were getting upset
Oh,
because they didn't understand.
only guaranteed 2 people will be there. So originally we're like, okay, so Nick and AJ won't be there because they have this extra VIP that they're doing. But now the other 2 guys have added this VIP. So it's like, so you're back at square one. So
Yes.
Great.
I don't know. It is what it is.
Well, whoever decides to go, we hope you have fun.
Yes. We also weren't sure if the border would be open at this point. So we're like, I don't want to go to Vegas in August.
Because it's also hot.
Hot
Yes.
as balls.
Yes.
All
But yeah,
right.
it should be entertaining. We will obviously find information about it and update you when it happens. So
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. And then Nick announced, well, his company or his management announced that he would be at Fan X Salt Lake Comic Convention in Utah. So a Comic-Con.
yes, so
He's
Nick's
back.
first Comic-Con.
They're talking about Nick Carter, by
Nick
the way.
Yes,
Carter.
sorry.
Jonas or
Sorry,
Lachey.
Nick Carter, yes. It's still BSB we're going through.
So
Like
he's-
Joy Fatone and Howie are doing other Comic-Cons in like Florida and stuff.
No,
Yeah.
Joey bailed on that one because it's the same weekend as the after party.
But
Jonas
Howie
no
is
longer
doing
doing
it.
that.
But Howie is still doing it
Yes.
in Orlando.
So I guess Howie will not be at the after party in Vegas.
Nope,
it
because
is
he's
not.
scheduled to be at the Orlando Comic Con. It's also his birthday that weekend.
Yes, that's
Ah.
true.
So I'm half expecting him to bail on the Orlando thing. I mean, what?
Maybe one of the days, yeah.
Does he live in
Comic-Cons,
Orlando?
honestly, Comic...
Does he live in
He
Orlando?
lives in Florida.
So in
somewhere.
Florida
Oh,
somewhere.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yes. So essentially, Comic Cons are great because you get a lot of more interaction, and it's much cheaper than doing like a VIP at a concert or something. So it's not as rushed. However, the problem with them is they can also bail on them as well.
And
Yes.
Like we went to Atlanta to go see Nick the one time, and he was supposed to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then he left on the Sunday and wasn't there. So
That's after he bailed on the entire thing the year before.
the year before
True,
he bailed on
yes.
the entire thing.
Oof.
2 days before. So
Ah,
a friend
nice.
couldn't get her money back on flights and things. So
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Some people were already fucking there. They had already flown in.
Ouch.
sometimes from overseas. So
Yeah.
honestly, it's a kind of a crapshoot, but
It
you just
is.
got to make the most of it. And
Yeah,
hopefully,
because I think some people just stayed and like met other people there.
Yeah, exactly.
so.
It's
So
like
if
a
a
celebrity
Comic-Con is
lottery.
near you-
Lottery, sorry.
or within driving distance, by all means, just go for it, right? But if you're going to be flying or going a really long distance, kind of weigh your pros and cons and see if there's anybody else at the Comic-Con that you would like to go see as well.
Yes.
But yeah,
Because celebrities, as beautiful as they are also fickle
and flaky.
and flaky. Yes,
There's a lot of commitments that they say yes to.
that's true.
so.
That's true.
Mhm. Cool. That sounded very downery, but it's really fun. They're very
Yes.
fun, and I would very much enjoy going back to them again.
Yeah.
We've had some really great memories
We have.
and meet and greets at a lot of these conventions. So.
You get a lot more time.
Yeah, it's more personal time.
Yes.
It's more personal time, and like you're not forced to spend money. I guess like
You already spent the money.
you spend the money to get in, obviously, but you can actually, for the most part, you're allowed to just go to the booth and talk to them
Yes.
without having to buy something. But if you want a picture, then obviously you're buying it and things.
Oh.
I think also because it's not as busy, right? That's why you're allowed to go up.
Like you're allowed to just say hi
Yeah.
and move on, right?
Diane disagrees.
Some people don't allow that.
No,
True,
it depends
yeah.
on the artist.
Like
but-
when we went to the one like Walker Stalker thing, you couldn't even like walk by and look at them. They had their like
Yes.
phones.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Stan
Yes.
Lee, right?
Like
There was
there
Stan
was
Lee.
that
some
one,
Walking
yeah.
Dead guy who was like literally behind a curtain in another room.
Yes.
So you couldn't see him.
I forget
Yeah.
his name, but yes.
so.
Yes.
Let's
Was it
not
Jeffrey
get people's
Morgan?
hopes
Yeah.
up for
Yeah.
everyone.
True, true.
But generally speaking, with boy band members, as I said, we're not talking A-list celebs here. You can probably just walk by and say hi.
True, true.
Also, we did ask Trevor from O-Town if he would ever consider doing conventions again after that fiasco of Rewind Con, and he said yes, he would be game for that.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, you guys already knew that because you already watched it.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Yes.
Yay.
But yeah, so all right.
All right, so then the last thing that we had written down is that Brian will be on an episode of AJ's podcast on Monday.
80s podcast?
AJ's.
AJ.
Which
Oh,
is
is that still
now
going?
A few weeks ago.
The
Few
Monday
weeks
of
ago.
the past.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that the one that he had with the lady?
So it's called Pretty Messed Up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So it's him. It is Cheryl Burke from Dancing with the Stars,
Yes.
and Renee Elizondo,
His
who is his friend / AA sponsor.
sponsor.
Yes.
Yes. So they talk a lot about addiction and mental health and overcoming things like that. So
And he used to be married to Janet Jackson.
Yes. Thank
Renee
you for
used
that
to be
fun
there.
fact every time. Thank you.
No problem.
Yes. So anyway, so they also sometimes get other guests on. So Brian from the Backstreet Boys was on.
Kevin was on
Kevin
as
was
well.
on in a
Yes.
previous episode.
So was Nick. So
Yes.
I think Brian and Howie were the only ones left to get on.
Yes.
All right, so Brian is
It's going to be on.
He has
or he
been
has
on.
already
He
been
has
on.
By the
been-
time this
Yes.
airs, it's been on. You heard it. Wasn't it great?
Fabulous.
It's like the one episode where like everything goes to shit. Wasn't that great,
It
guys?
was wonderful.
Okay, so moving along to the next band,
Yep.
O-Town.
Hey!
So
We love our O-Town.
they were on tour for 3 shows in July.
This is a Townie podcast now. I don't know if anyone's aware.
Yes.
You know what? I don't think there is a Townie podcast, is there?
Well, there's this one.
This is
It's us.
there you
We
go.
are pushing them
We're
hard.
we're
There you
staking
go.
our claim here.
There you go. So 1 show was in Pittsburgh, 2 in Ohio.
And that had Chris from NSYNC there.
Yes.
Border's still not open, guys. Yeah,
And then they'll be starting up again in August 13th in Dallas, Texas.
Yes. And then they're going to do some shows, as we said, in New Jersey, New York area.
Yes. And they're
That
also
are
just
free, guys.
Yes.
They are free shows. So if you can get there, go.
Yes.
Like, yes, they're weekday shows. It's
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday, I think, or Wednesday, Thursday.
I think Thursday, Friday is
Thursday,
what we
Friday.
saw. Yeah.
But even the paid show on the Saturday is very cost effective.
Reasonable.
Good prices. So
Yes.
go check them out. They're doing with Brad, as you've seen in previous episodes from LFO. And then also Mark McGrath is doing some. And I think Ryan Cabrera is also doing some as well.
Lance is on.
And Lance is hosting these.
Bass from NSYNC.
Yes.
Lance is like out there lately.
Yeah, he's
eh?
hustling hard,
Good job,
eh?
buddy.
Yes.
Well, he's got to make the money because he's got the twins coming.
Yeah, that's true. When are they coming?
November.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween, yes.
Yeah. Are they like babies or like are they? Can you tell me more about that? Like, are they?
They're not
They're
born
not
yet.
born yet. They're
So
What?
he has a surrogate.
fetuses.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, I didn't know this part. Okay.
So
They're coming from the
Yes,
sky.
I know that part. Cynthia.
So I believe what they did is they mixed it. So
They
then
mixed
one
the
is
sperms?
like a Lance and one is a Michael,
Okay, smart.
and then it's the same eggs.
If they mix it, how do they know?
because they're gonna,
And it's a petri dish.
or they
Go.
put Lance's in one egg, Michael in the other bunch of eggs, and then picked one of each.
Do
and
you
put 'em
know
in.
this for a fact?
I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere,
Oh, okay.
but I could be wrong. But I feel like that's what their plan was at one point.
So then, wouldn't you
And Michael
automatically
is a
like the
twin.
one that you like? You're like, this is my sperm. I like this kid. You know?
Yeah, were they trying for twins?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Michael is a twin. He has a twin sister.
So are
Michael
these
is
going to be
Lance's
like
husband.
identical twins? Or are they just like
No.
two eggs like chilling?
When there is a boy and a girl, they're never identical.
Right. No, I mean like okay.
And then if you have
Do
a
you want to
male,
talk about the science of how twins are created?
they split.
so there's 2 ways you can do it. There's the one where you have the one sperm and one egg, and it splits,
I know that one.
and that makes identical twins.
Yes. I
Then
know
there's
that.
where 2 sperms go up to 2 eggs, and then they're fraternal twins.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay. But I'm saying like why would you want to know whose sperm is who?
You don't. Other celebrities have done
I
this.
guess they won't know which one is which. They just know
Unless they
this-
like, oh, this one has blonde hair and this one has brown hair.
Well,
I guess.
whatever. But I mean, in theory, when the
Mhm.
babies come out, it's not going to be like, that one's mine and that one's mine.
just
Because
gonna-
they just picked an egg that has no discernible features to it.
Yeah, but you know that my sperm is in there.
Yeah, but how do you know which one that
Because
turned
like the
into?
one's gonna turn
I'm
blind.
pretty sure Neil Patrick Harris and his husband did the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But what I'm saying
No,
is, won't
I
you
don't
have
think so.
favoritism towards that kid? Because you're like, this
But if
one
you
is
don't
me.
know-
I don't think they were
don't
intending
think
to
so.
get twins.
But if you don't know
I don't know.
whose egg is what, you don't have a favorite child.
Do you
Right?
have, when you had 2 cats, did you have a favorite cat?
I never had 2 cats.
Angelina and Rosalie? That was a
That
brief
was-
overlap of time.
That was traumatic. I don't really want to talk Then remember the eagle attacked me?
Oh
I'm not going to
Why are you bringing up
Okay,
traumatic
all
experiences?
You have 2 cousins that we are not naming names of.
Uh-huh.
Do you like when this one? Okay, you have cousins on your mother's side and
Uh-huh.
cousins on your father's
Uh-huh.
side.
No,
Do you
I'm
like
saying
one specific more than the other?
Yes.
Why is this a trick question?
Okay, you know what, buddy? I don't. Yes. Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know. That's a weird choice, but okay. God bless. You got your sperm.
Well, I think sometimes though they just do it and then they don't tell which one goes in because
then you don't want a favorite child.
Thank
There
you,
go.
Sophia.
Yes.
But it's way for both of the fathers to have
Equal.
I guess.
equal DNA type thing.
But then, like, when they get divorced, like, I'm taking my sperm. And it's like, I'm taking my sperm.
That's not how it works.
Why
I would hope they don't say, "Come
I
on,
don't
sperm,
know. I'm
let's
just-
go."
If this is a celebrity we're talking about.
Okay, they've been married for like 10 years.
Oh.
They're not getting divorced
Okay,
anytime soon.
Well,
I'm just saying, like, you know, like,
You
I
never
take
know.
the fridge, you take your sperm, I take the plates, I take my sperm.
Okay, all right, here's another thing.
but if the babies are born, you're not going to be
Let's
like, "Oh, let
just
me take
say
one
that
favorite."
you and your husband have twins.
Okay.
Okay? They're both his sperm and both your eggs. So they're
Right.
identical.
Correct.
Yes. One of them might come out looking like him, one might come out looking like you.
Yes.
When you
That's the dream.
if you break
But
up,
it's my
are you
egg.
gonna just steal the
I
one
know
child?
this is my egg. This is my egg. But I'm saying to you is, oh my God, she's there. Okay, the eggs are on loan from Jesus. Okay, that's established. Okay, the sperms are two different people. When they come out,
Okay.
we got mini Lance and we got mini
Lydia's
Dad.
gesturing
Okay,
very.
listen to what I'm saying here.
Okay, all right.
The egg person
Yes.
has no say in the matter.
No.
So you have the two guys.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
If for some reason they were gonna divorce, it's not the fucking Parent Trap. They're not taking one each.
Okay.
You're
All
gonna
right.
have custody
Of both at the same
of them
time.
at the same time.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
You're
Okay,
gonna
fair enough.
separate the
They're gonna
children
be like,
because they're
I have these
divorced.
two children.
Yes.
You get them this weekend. I get them during the week.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not like,
yeah.
this one looks slightly like me. I'm taking this
right.
one.
That's where I was getting confused. Okay. I
Oh my
forgot.
God.
I forgot about that part. Okay.
No judge is gonna be like, nah, you know what? You
That one
just
looks
pick
like Lance. You go there.
Is this the Bible story? Where you gotta cut them in half?
No,
Like,
yeah, you're right. Okay, okay.
why?
I
How
forgot.
did this
I
spiral
forgot
here?
about that.
Have you met Lydia?
Okay, my bad. Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad we established what the custody arrangement
So
looked like.
Lance
okay.
and Mike
Wow.
are
Okay.
very much in love and very excited to get children in October.
Okay.
And they will not be getting divorced.
I just thought like a little, like a jizz lottery. I thought that's what was
A
going to
jizz
happen.
Sometimes that
lottery.
happens too. That might even be the case. I'm sorry I said anything about two eggs because I could be wrong. I don't know.
I thought it was a jizz lottery.
Thank you. Okay.
I think that's what Neil Patrick Harris and his husband did was a jizz
I feel like
lottery.
it's only fair.
because
but-
the twins
of
look really
course.
I mean,
similar.
I'm not
They
there.
do look very similar, and to be fair, they look more like Neil Patrick Harris if you really look
Yes.
at them. So,
Okay.
I don't know their faces. They have because they're blonde, but their faces kind of look like that. I don't know.
nah.
But I enjoy how they always have costume
I know, so
family
cute.
costumes, and I think Lance and Michael will do that too because they are obsessed with Halloween.
Okay,
So,
good. Okay.
Excellent.
All adorable families.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
And everyone's very much in love. Everything's fine.
Yes.
No one's
That was just a
annoyed.
hypothetical.
That was a hypothetical.
Yeah,
That was
that's
gonna
not gonna happen.
Okay.
Okay, moving along.
Okay, yes,
Anything
exactly.
else?
Knock
Thank you,
on wood,
thank you.
yes. All right. And as we heard in the interview you guys did with Trevor said that
Oh,
he
yes.
has a new solo song coming out,
Yay!
He does.
which I believe is sometime at the end of
At
July.
the end of yes,
Maybe the July 23rd? Possibly?
Listen, you
It may
already
have already
you
come out.
heard
Yes.
the interview. You already know.
Exactly.
Song is a banger.
I'm pretty sure it came out Friday,
Actually, I'm
which
not
was
sure.
the 23rd.
Okay, there you go.
And you know what, guys? You just hang on to look at our social medias, and we will have posted it there.
That's true.
Yes.
So at Boy Band Break, BOY.
BAND BREAK. What?
I don't know because Sophia was doing a weird hand gesture.
Because last time you're like, boy bark, or like, I'm like, what?
But I think you were also Miss Band. Somebody Miss Band.
I said band.
I've
Oh, okay.
band before.
No,
Boy
but Shanae
Band
has.
Break.
Okay, good. It's okay.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Coffee.
Yes. All
Please
right.
buy us a coffee, please.
And we have a link tree with all those links.
We do.
Yes,
It's a beautiful
on
link
Twitter.
tree.
Okay. Okay, next band is Jonas Brothers.
Woo!
They have a new song called Mercy. It's on the Space Jam soundtrack. And we did listen to the
We
song.
just listened to it. It is fresh in our
so
minds.
it's fresh. I do like the whistling in the song. It's very nice. And I like the song. It's kind of catchy.
Yes, I feel like the whistling helps make it catchy because then that whistle will get stuck in your head.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what's the whistle sound like? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I have a better in my head right now,
Okay,
so that's not.
okay.
And then it's easy lyrics to sing along to, and you can
They
get
were
it.
both singing along. Granted, we did watch the lyric
Yes.
video, so it was up there. But yes,
Mercy,
I like the
mercy,
line
mercy.
where they say, "You give the world whiplash."
Mercy, mercy.
What I did not like was something about a TV and then walking through the city. They rhymed TV and city, and I thought it was.
There was a
weird-
lot of half-ass rhymes. I was not a fan.
was
I'm
just like,
sorry.
What was the TV line?
It was
Turn
a
me on
lot
like
of
a TV.
meh, in my opinion.
Something.
And anytime I can't take
you
the
look
word.
at the TV. And,
I can't take the word mercy seriously. I think of Uncle Jesse and murder. Like I can't.
Lord have mercy.
I am a product of the '80s generation. I'm sorry. So I'm sure like new people who don't know who Uncle Jesse is will probably enjoy this a lot.
People know who Uncle Jesse is because Fuller House.
He's on,
came
yeah.
Right.
And he's also on The Big Shot.
Is anyone who didn't watch Full House watching Fuller House?
I watched a couple episodes.
I
But you
watched it
watched
all.
Full
I
House.
watched everything.
Yes, I did.
What I'm saying
Oh.
is anyone who didn't watch Full House because they weren't alive
Ah, yes,
Mm,
right.
watch-
watching Fuller House?
That's a good,
Good point,
question.
good
Let
point,
us know in the
good point.
comments
I'm
below.
gonna guess no.
Well, maybe. Okay, so the line that you turned me on like a TV strutting through the city. I was like, how is a TV strutting through the city?
Like
I'm assuming like
Or
robotic
just
just
turning
singing
two
on.
separate thoughts. You
I
turned
think-
me on
I think it's two
like,
separate
ooh,
thoughts.
like
yes.
a TV, and while this girl is strutting through the city,
Unrelated thoughts.
Yes, yes.
It's a bunch of hoopla, and do not tinkle my vingle at any point.
Or it's like this. You turn me on like a TV when you're walking through the city. I see you walking through the city and I'm like, damn, I'm turned on like my TV.
she just had a remote and was like,
Woo! Look at that.
instant dick.
See,
Yeah.
I made sense. It's
There you
fine.
go.
Good job, Diane.
Good.
Thank
You're in the
you.
mind of the
It's
Joe Bro.
okay.
All right.
I believe Nick was the main singer on this one.
Probably.
The only singer. I don't
You
know.
could be.
Listen, guys, it's hard to bring back the magic of the original Space Jam. I'm gonna say it. There is no anthem that you can be like, Put
Well,
your
my-
hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam.
With
It's your
Michael
chance
Jordan.
to go dance at the Space Jam. All right,
Yeah, I agree.
right? I like.
Yes.
I wonder if they're gonna do like a reprise of that song.
I hope
in this
so.
movie.
They should.
There's a very good
It's
remix.
already out. You can watch it now.
Oh,
I have not watched it yet.
I have not watched it yet. But if you like the original Space Jam, they do this amazing. If you go on YouTube, Space Jam and like Backstreet, like
Oh, a
they do this-
mashup. A
the
mashup.
mashups are
Wonderful.
so good. Yeah, definitely give that a
Mashups are
Oh,
fun.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like what? Space Jam song and a Backstreet song?
everybody. Yeah,
Everybody. Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good one.
Alright.
Cool, cool.
it's like, am I original? You know.
Yeah, I'm
it's
loving
good.
it.
It's good.
Woo,
Just give it a listen, guys. You'll love it.
Wonderful. And they also announced some tour dates.
Yes.
Ooh.
Joe Bros are coming around. If you are in our area, they don't have any Canadian dates.
They don't have any Canadian.
because obviously we don't know border sitch.
Mm.
But they do have a date at Darien Lake on September 25th,
Yes, which is a Saturday.
which is a Saturday, so that would be a fun show to go to.
Mm.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
I think they're with Kelsey Ballerini.
Possibly. Yes, that sounds
Yes.
familiar. Yes.
Who?
She is a country singer, but she's kind of like pop country.
Song.
I cannot tell you one off the top of my head.
She sounds Italian.
She is not Italian that I know of.
Kelsey Ballerini.
Ballerini.
That sounds pretty Italian to me.
A ballerina.
You know, just like,
Yes.
can you imagine like a country
She is an
Italian?
American
What kind of
country
Italian
pop singer.
person names their kid Kelsey?
Kelsey. That's a good point. Maybe like.
Well, she was born in Mascot, Tennessee.
Okay.
I am looking for her hit songs, but I don't think any
I'm
of them
gonna
you would
take
know.
my horse to the Tortellini Road.
Yes.
I totally know.
Yeah.
Well,
Scola pasta to
you
the
should write her a
king.
song. This is very
Yeah.
good. See?
Yeah.
Kelsey Ballerini biggest hit.
I got the Sugo.
Miss
on the
Me
side.
More.
No, I'm kidding.
Love
Was
me
it,
like
remember
Miss
when
Me
you
More.
thought that the lyrics to that song were "I'm gonna take my horse to the hotel room"?
And yes, it was gross. And I was like, Little Nas, you crazy. But then it's not what
I'm
they
sorry, you thought he was gonna sleep with his
Yes,
horse?
that's what I was like. I'm like, the kids these days, wow. I mean,
Well, you know, most people would think like back in the olden days, you would ride your horse to the inn, and then you would then tie the horse outside.
yes.
But Lydia
Not
goes
bring it
straight
into the
to
bed.
the
Just like,
doing
this is an
this.
expensive asset.
Well, in
It's like a
her
car.
defense, the next line is "I'm gonna ride till I can't no more."
Thank you.
True,
So-
that's true.
I was
okay.
just like, I was disturbed,
Fair,
but I was
fair.
like, you know what? Like, love is love. I guess
I don't
no.
think bestiality
Yeah,
falls
no.
under that.
Oh my
Right. That's gross. That's animal cruelty. Get that out of here.
Okay.
Yikers.
All right.
I'm not even gonna continue.
Yeah,
talking
So
about
it's
this.
not-
I'll go to the next
Anyways,
band.
but thank you for bringing that up. My embarrassment, that was great.
No problem.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
98 Degrees.
Woo!
Yay.
They just came out with a new song and a new music video, which is called Where Do You Want to Go? And we listened to this
Where
as
do you
well.
wanna go?
And we totally know the lyrics.
At least I know the melody.
It's a very short song. Did you guys notice that? And I feel
Yes.
like it just like immediately starts. So the first time I heard it, I thought that it was a snippet of the song, like, and not the actual song. I don't know.
Although they did post just a snippet, so maybe it was
Okay.
that.
No, it was the whole video.
Oh, okay. But it's a very low budget
so
video.
It starts off with them having a lovely barbecue in LA.
They're
And-
talking about the music video.
The music
Yes.
video, yes.
Chinzia
And-
really loves
and
the
there was a
barbecue on the the steak on the
There was
barbecue.
a fake steak.
It was a real steak.
I mean, sorry. They did not turn on the barbecue. He was flipping
Well,
nothing.
When I paused later, there was some sear marks on the steak. But
They
yes,
probably
count to, like,
colored those on with a marker.
I mean,
It was a very low budget.
if I
There
was
was
doing a
only
music
one.
video, I'd be cooking a steak and be like, okay, guys, this is going to be
You can't
fire.
have Nick Lachey burning himself
True.
barbecuing.
Yeah.
so they have a barbecue. They don't actually eat the food. They decide to leave the house for some reason.
Did they turn
they-
off the propane? We don't know.
I don't know. They get in the
Nick
car.
Lachey, you think he probably has a gas hookup, don't you think?
Oh, you're right. Rich
He's
people.
in like
True.
like they're kind of like in a little SUV or something. Then they turn on the radio and suddenly they're in a yellow convertible vehicle.
And his
And
tattoo fixes.
his tattoo changes, guys.
Because they've changed into 90s.
It's like they've gone back in time.
Yes.
So our friend Nick Lachey has the
The
circle is of the
sun?
sun is now gone, and it has like a little 98 on there, like he drew with a Sharpie probably. Our buddy.
Well, he originally had that tattoo.
That was his original
Originally, it actually is under there, 98 degrees. He covered it up for whatever reason.
That's shit. No offense.
And then
Well, maybe-
when they wanted to revert back to the olden days, they were like, okay, makeup and a Sharpie, good to go.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Could have been eyeliner. It didn't have to be a
It could have
Sharpie.
been.
It's true.
So anyway, so he's wearing kind of like basketball jersey type thing. Then we have our buddy Jeff Timmons, who has one of the worst outfits in this video, and he has
Shocking.
a mock
One of the.
Okay, yes, he has a mock turtleneck, a sweater, and he has these really weirdly shaped glasses. But in Jeff's defense, these are clothes that they would have worn back in those days.
Twas the style.
True.
Drew, I think, is just wearing like a baseball cap and like jean shorts maybe, and then Justin is wearing his bucket hat in blue.
Which we've seen a couple of times, people wearing bucket hats. So apparently it's back in
Bucket
style.
hats are back in style, guys.
Yes.
We keep seeing them. I was like, all right. Anyways, so
So are berets, by the way.
Yes.
So then Jeff, in an interview with Variety, Jeff says, I just cannot believe we ever attempted to wear that stuff. Jeff Timmons, 48, tells Variety about having fun with the throwback outfits alongside bandmates Justin Jeffrey, Nick Lachey, and Drew Lachey. Seeing the guys wear that ridiculousness again really brought back the feels. So there you go.
It looked good.
And they
Except for
actually...
the mock turtleneck.
I don't think it was a mock turtleneck. I think it was
no,
an actual
actual
turtleneck.
No, because turtleneck has the little like fold over part.
But there's different designs of turtlenecks, no?
What Nick looked good, and that's really
All that
The most
matters.
important.
He really did. Yes. So anyway, so they actually wrote and recorded these songs in Vegas at the Westgate Hotel and Casino, which is
Cool.
where we
We
stayed
went.
once, and I believe Elvis used to.
Elvis used to own the Westgate.
Yes, so that was pretty cool.
We went for
Interesting.
the modeling thing.
Excellent.
You know.
Oh, when we went to a convention with Lydia.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Lydia won money from my radio station before I started working there, and
Yes.
it's like, we're going to Vegas, baby. So we did that. So
Yes.
Awesome.
it's a very nice hotel.
It was
so.
for plus size modeling. It didn't go as well as I would have hoped, but it was an experience.
At least you tried, right?
Yes,
It's all about
exactly,
trying.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then I have here Jeff Timmons guest hosted a free Britney special on No More
Yes.
Games Radio.
Yes.
Yes,
so,
free
yes.
Britney, damn it.
But it's not No More Games Radio because I thought it was
No,
No More
it was
Games
on-
Radio. It's NK Airplay.
Okay, sorry. And
No.
Airplay.
He did this on many radio
Yeah.
stations.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like
It was like a
It was a
takeover.
free takeover. So
Yeah.
if you were a radio station, you could like get it.
Oh,
so maybe
okay.
it was on No
so
More
I'm
Games?
sure No More Games Radio also played it but
Because I
also-
saw them promote it. So
Yeah.
that's why I was
So-
like, oh, it's on No Games Radio.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
So I was
we didn't
confused.
hear that.
No worries.
Because I was like, oh, sign up. So I went to go sign up with like, what radio station you're with, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, oh, this is to get the actual clips to play,
Mhm,
which I guess we
mhm.
could have. So unfortunately, I don't think any Canadian radio stations were playing it, so I don't know. I didn't hear it, but I'm assuming it just had a lot of support.
Yes.
From
Probably
other
talking
things.
about it.
One of the reasons why Jeff Timmons decided to be passionate about this is that he's also had trouble with the California court system
Mhm.
when he was having custody battles for his children.
Yikes.
And it was like 10 years in the making. of,
Whoa.
like,
Yeah,
it was just
something
like
like
a
that.
lot of back and forth, and then so finally, I guess, ruled in his favor eventually, but the court system is messed up. So
In
he was
California
like-
especially,
and
yeah.
obviously 98 Degrees used to tour with Britney Spears, so they knew her from before. I'm not sure how close friends they are now, but
Well, Britney has no friends. That's the thing. Like I don't know if there's a lot of good like Britney conspiracy TikToks. Apparently, what's happened is like a lot of her staff, like because even like Lance like was friends with her too, right? But what would happen is that they would change the phone numbers.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you heard
Michael
that, right?
was saying that.
Yeah.
His husband was saying that because they were like, "Well, has Lance talked to Brittany?" And he's like, "Lance can't talk to Brittany." Like the
Yes.
last time we saw Brittany, Lance was like, "I don't have your number," and like the person that she was
The
with
handler.
refused to give Lance her number, and he was like, "I'll take your number."
Yes.
And then they assume that they just either didn't put it in her phone or put it in wrong so that
Right.
she couldn't contact him.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
Like they cut off contact with all of her
that's
friends
insane.
to make
Yeah.
her
Ridiculous.
feel isolated, to make her work.
Yeah.
And to
Mhm.
make her think that she's crazy.
Yeah.
Right. Of course. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It was like, oh my gosh. Horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if I've signed a petition, and I've shared content about Free Britney, but I don't really know as a Canadian what else we can do. Let us know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions.
Well, the judge finally gave her permission to get her own lawyer, so that's good.
Progress. That's
Right?
progress.
A nice step.
Yeah, like the only the most recent thing is that she got her own lawyer, and the own lawyer was like, if Jamie loves his daughter, he will voluntarily step down. And they're like, Jamie's lawyers were like, no, we're not doing that. And he's like, you should voluntarily step down, or like we're
Stuff's happening.
shit's
Right.
going down,
Yes.
bitch. I
In
mean,
the first 20 minutes, he did lots for her
yeah,
that the other people didn't
right.
do.
It's
Yes.
like stupid.
Yeah.
Because the other guys were like, ooh, money. It's dumb. It's dumb. Celebrities deserve better because
And some of her management team quit as well.
good,
So that's good as well.
good. Mm.
Well, if she is well enough to perform on stage and do hundreds of shows and stuff like that, there's
Well enough to run her own life.
I read that they told her if you do these shows, then we will get rid of the conservatorship. But obviously they lied to
so
her.
there's a lot of black.
Yeah. And I think the
Yes.
thing that finally broke her silence was one, the fans were like, free Britney, and then two, I think Jamie attacked her son.
Yeah, he shook him or something, right?
he broke down a door and then shook him violently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
really?
why she was like, because they were holding the kids against her too, right?
Right.
But then she's like, that's it, fuck this shit. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, girl, yes. So hopefully we hear some progress about that.
So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed for Brit, because we
Yes.
love her very much.
Exactly. All right, so the next band, BTS, they released a new song and video. The song is called "Permission to Dance."
That was cute.
It's a very
We-
cute video.
Yes.
So we just watched that as well.
Yes.
So I guess BTS makes many versions of videos, but the one that we watched was
Mhm.
the one. There's a bunch of different people wearing masks, and like a waitress, a school janitor,
Couple.
some kids, a couple, things like that. And everyone's wearing masks and doing things. And then there's like purple balloon that keeps flying. And then BTS is like asking, you don't need to ask permission to dance.
Yes.
We don't need permission to dance.
We don't
Right.
need permission to dance. So it's kind of like an end of pandemic song.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, we've been like told by the government and other people, or you're not allowed to do this, you can't do this, you have to wear a mask, you have to do this, you have to do. So it's just like you've been told for so long that, oh my God, we can't do things. So what they're saying is you don't need permission to dance, you can just dance.
Yeah.
And
do
I think
things.
it's like we don't need permission to dance anymore. We're coming out of this pandemic.
Yes.
We can be together. We can,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
There's hope now.
They throw off their
Yes.
masks at the end.
They
So-
dance.
J-Hope, if you will.
Yeah.
Very
Woo.
cute. Very cute.
Yes.
There
So,
was
yeah.
a lot of balloon releases, which I know will piss off like a lot of people, but it was very, very nice
It's
to
a
look at.
symbolic-
Yes.
I know, but like people get so pissed.
Well, they're in the desert, so I don't think it's going to get into sea life
Yeah, is that why people get mad?
a lot of
And
times. yes.
electricity
I don't
towers.
know.
I don't
Something
know.
like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because like the helium goes up and then it comes down.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but anyways, whatever. It's BTS. I'm sure they can get away with it. You know.
But yeah, cute song. Very
Pretty sure
nice.
they're
You know.
still in Korea. They'll probably hire things to shoot them down. Like
That's a good point.
the,
Yeah.
the actual BTS army is like, oh my god.
Oh, they're an actual
Yes.
army now.
Yeah. They have the stale chicken nuggets.
Ah, the chicken nuggets.
Yes.
If you'd like to watch an hour of us eating chicken nuggets,
It's
go on our.
We
on
also
YouTube.
talked about their merch that
We did.
That's true.
We did.
coincides
This is true.
with that. So
That's true.
that's why it was an hour.
But yeah, so yeah.
So of those 3 songs, let's put them in order of which ones we like the most.
So we have Mercy from the Jonas Brothers.
Mhm.
We have What You Want to Do.
Where do you want to
Where do
go?
you want to go?
Yeah.
From 98 Degrees.
Mhm.
And Permission
and
to Dance.
by
BTS.
BTS.
So I will probably say BTS Permission to Dance is first. I really like that one. And then I'll probably go Mercy, Jonas Brothers, and then 98 Degrees as Where Do You Want to Go is my order.
Interesting, because
Yes.
I like 98 Degrees because that's a song I can actually remember.
Mm.
And then BTS, and then Joe Bros.
Mm.
So I was not a fan of Mercy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Everyone has a different opinion.
It's good. I don't know. It's a close one. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Lydia's reasoning as well. So 98 Degrees, BTS, and Joe Bros.
Diane?
BTS is the best song. That's easy. For me,
Okay.
I don't know. I can't decide between the other two. They're both
Not as bangery
really
as some other
good.
songs.
They're both really good. That was convincing.
Yeah, I guess Joe Bros and then 98 Degrees probably. Sorry.
So 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
That's okay.
We also watched some more BTS videos, like
yes,
the butter.
butter.
It's very good. Also
Because they have a few
appreciated-
videos of that
They
one,
had
right?
like a hot version and a cold version and another version. The one that we watched was like a prison-y version. They were holding up sign.
And they had their names on there
Their
finally,
names.
right?
And date of birth.
Yes.
Yes.
All of them born in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Yes.
Yes.
Which
The
you would
oldest
know
being 92.
if you listen to our BTS episode.
That's right.
exactly.
that
Woo.
aired, I don't know, probably a year ago now.
Yes.
Oh, but actually
probably, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. We
can go back and
over
find
here. Maybe like
Yes,
8 months.
yes.
Mhm.
I don't know. So yeah.
I appreciate it though. Okay, only because like, I am still having trouble telling the BTS guys apart. But so there because it was black and
Especially
white.
since they changed their hair colors.
That's the thing. That's
Yes.
the thing. Yes, that was exactly what I was going to say.
Sometimes within the same music video.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like,
So because it was in black and white and they had their names and their dates of birth, I took a picture of it on my phone, so I'm going to like memorize it when I'm on the toilet next time. I just
okay,
As one does.
I just
There's artists who write songs on the toilet. So that's
there you go. See,
Oh.
okay, see, I just
Cool. Very cool.
like what you have to make time out of your day to memorize BTS. Okay,
Exactly.
I'm telling you,
And
I'm
if it's on the
gonna dedicate
toilet,
time.
who cares?
Who cares?
Yes.
Did you guys watch the Jimmy Fallon thing with the BTS?
Yes.
That
It
was
was
very
very cute. It was
So
cute.
it was Lydia did not watch it.
I clicked on it and then I stopped watching it.
To be
I
fair,
was-
it was 8 minutes.
I was
long,
distracted,
So
yes.
sometimes
So-
people might not have enough time
yeah.
to watch
So
things.
BTS obviously are still in Korea. They video chatted in there. And Jimmy was asking them about rumors online about the band.
Yes, I saw some.
And are the rumors true or are they false? So it was pretty funny. Trying to think. One of them was RM.
One of them was like, "Oh, is it true that your fans were called Bells before they were called Army?" They're like, "Yeah, it was like because I guess
yes,
Korean translates to
Bell.
It had something to do with like BTS stands for Baten Boys or whatever, and then but that first word, which I'm pronouncing wrong because I don't speak Korean, means bell in Korean. And so they were like, "Oh, we can call them bells, and they can like bring bells to the concert and stuff like that." And then they were like, "That's stupid."
So they're like, "Good thing it's called Army."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and they also appeal to the men as well.
But then we also learned in that BTS thing that Army is an acronym for something which I can't remember now. But there's a reason why.
Yes.
BTS is a very intelligent boy band. Like they put a lot of thought into their
The
stuff.
company that manages them is very intelligent because they do that with all their boy bands.
Big hits.
Like all the K-pop groups, they all have those like elements in there.
Secret meanings and all that
Yeah.
stuff. We need like a good combo of like Lou Pearlman / South Korean
big hits,
management,
right? Big hits.
If anybody would like to know what does anyone? Okay, you guys guess what the Army stands for.
I know it. I just can't remember
I don't know.
It stands for adorable, representative, MC for youth.
Aww, that is sweet.
I would have never guessed that. Yeah.
Well done, BTS.
And it carries quite some meaning behind it, given that Army is associated with the military, body armor, and how those two things are always together. The fandom name basically means the fans will always be together with BTS.
Aww, that's so nice.
BTS, I will say this, like, they kill it in terms of, like, not just all that kind of stuff, but even, like, merchandising and, like, celebrating getting things out. Like, they had their, like, 8th anniversary, like, recently, like, a little bit ago. And they literally had, like, advent calendars.
Oh my gosh, that was so cute. I love that. Yeah.
Count down to their anniversary. And then there was, like, all these things for their fans to do, like, on their anniversary. Like, it just associated within their
site. The Backstreet Boys need to get on it. Come on, man. Hustle.
But yeah, it was like a cute little advent calendar, and there were like little like figurines, and there was like other things that you could like get in there. It was very cool.
It's very nice.
And like, what other boy band in history has had their own shit at McDonald's?
I mean, Backstreet Boys had Burger King little figurines.
That wasn't the same.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same.
Well, technically, this McDonald's thing really wasn't anything because you were just getting 2 sauces. It wasn't like.
But it's a good collab for them.
Wasn't there merch though?
No.
Did you say McMerch?
Yeah, McMerch.
McMerch you had to buy online, and they didn't have it like in store.
Or existed.
Yeah, that's true. There was a special app.
A collab is a collab.
I mean, okay, I guess you know what the action figures that BSB had were kind of cool.
Yeah,
I didn't get them, but
I hated Burger King. So
Burger King is shit,
and we were going through NSYNC phase.
But for that, I would gladly buy it.
I don't remember being super excited. The exciting thing for me at that time, I don't have the action figures. But the exciting thing for me at that time, I didn't really care about the toys because I was a 14, 15
right, like
girl.
CDs.
And I was like, yes, but they had CDs that had a song on it that like wasn't on any other thing.
Special limited release.
So like you had to go to Burger King to get this CD, and I remember telling my parents, I'm like, we have to go to Burger King. And they're like, okay. So
it's important. Come on.
I don't even know if we got food. I think I just like was like, what do I need to do to get the CD?
Aw, that's
amazing.
All right.
What I was gonna say? Oh crap! I was gonna say something about BTS. Okay, well. In the Jimmy Fallon thing, one of the other questions, they were talking. They're like, "Is it true?" God, who was it? J-Hope. One of them.
What's the question?
Is it true that you went to the audition with your friend?
Oh, that was V.
With V. And they're like, and that your friend didn't make it, and then, but you did, and whatever. And he's like, yes, which you know. And then he's like, what happened with your friend or something? He's like, he wasn't that good. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was dying. I was
that
like,
was funny.
The funniest thing ever.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine, that's like the worst, right?
Yeah.
Just like, I'm going for this audition. Do you want to come with me? Yeah, I guess.
Sure, whatever. Got nothing else to do.
Take me out to McDonald's after.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
like,
funny.
surprise!
I got a job, you don't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's funny.
That would be horrible to be.
That'd be
that.
like the worst.
Yeah.
If you're on the receiving end of that, that'd be worse. If you're on the other end, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
And then one of them was like, "Is it true that you are the most fashionable member?" And he's like, "Yes, I am."
That was J-Hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And he was like, and they're all like, yes, you are.
See? Uplifting your...
Yes.
That's like which is very interesting to see. Like, there's no like ego between
My
any of
favorite
them.
part of that was that like he asked one of them like, oh, when you guys first started, I heard you all like slept in one room. Like, how did that work? Blah blah blah. And he was like, well, we had 3 bunk beds and then 1 like single bed. And then he was like, oh wow. And he was like, what did you learn from that experience? And he's just like, BTS is really messy.
Oh, cute.
That's funny.
That's sweet.
I was like, oh god.
You gotta have that bonding when you're in a
Yes.
boy band.
You do. It's true.
It's true.
It's just like the the Lou
It's the
Pearlman
Lou-
era.
Airline hanger.
Yeah. Right. Exactly right.
Okay, going on to the last band of these boy band updates.
Mm-hmm.
It's New Kids on the Block.
Yay!
So they're doing 2 shows. One at the Merriweather Post Pavilion on August 4th. It's in MD, I think Columbia. MD.
It's not in Columbia.
No, some other, I don't know. Anyways.
Maryland, maybe?
Possibly. I don't know. And then one at Fenway Park in Boston on August 6th.
So yes, people are very excited about this, and also
Let me-
this one the date has changed
Let me
several
look it up.
times. But yes,
Because of COVID?
yes.
Oh, okay.
So-
I think that
Columbia,
show,
Maryland?
okay.
Is that right?
Yep,
Okay.
Columbia, Maryland.
Wonderful.
That one was added more recently because the Fenway one was supposed to be the only show this year.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I think that Fenway one was on the books like even for 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And then they postponed to 2021, and then they postponed to no, it's happening now.
Mm,
But,
Yeah.
I think it was just supposed to be like, it was supposed to be for their anniversary or something.
Possibly,
Yes.
I think so.
Something like that, and then like obviously they couldn't do it, and then
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know what's kind of collectively nice, right? Because when you think of like 2020, right, you're like, oh my god, like it's gonna be like my year. It's gonna be the biggest year ever. But like we all
Hindsight is 2020.
Yes.
Yeah.
we all collectively had a shit year
Mm.
as a planet, which kind of is nice in a way.
We bonded.
You know what I mean?
I'm taking it down. I'm taking you all down with me.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just you know what I'm trying to say. It's just
Well,
like,
after 16 months,
mhm.
there's hope.
Exactly. So it's comforting in a way, but also shit because of what happened. We all had a shitty thing for a reason, but it's still like I feel like now everyone like knows what they missed. They know what they appreciate. You know, like life has kind of come back into alignment. You're like, okay, this is like the important shit in my life. I don't know. It's nice. It's nice that we can come back to concerts.
Perspective.
Yes, that is a good
Exactly right.
word. Yes.
It's nice. And then
Well-
Fenway Park, you can eat a Fenway Frank.
Yep.
Yep, you can.
You
Yes.
can. That's right.
We've been to Fenway, right?
We did.
That was for
Florida, Georgia.
Florida
line.
Georgia Line.
Yes.
And the Backstreet Boys and Nelly and
Oh wow!
someone else.
A country singer whose name I can't remember.
Is this all during a baseball game or they
Chris
had their own
something?
thing?
Not Chris
Harrington?
Stapleton. Was it Chris Stapleton?
Maybe.
Anyways, it was
He
Florida
was a
Georgia
short
Line
man.
was
He
doing
had a
a
beard.
thing.
Let me
And
look
then they
this up.
had so they had like sets with the other ones, but all 3 artists had done collaboration songs with Florida Georgia Line.
Cute.
So that's why we went.
Oh,
Yeah.
They were like, we're not going to a country concert. We're like, the Backstreet Boys. They're like, all right.
I guess we're
We'll
going.
go. It was pouring rain that day.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, it was like we were soaked when we got to the meet and greet, and we're just like,
Sky was angry that day, my friends.
mhm.
Cannot
But
find
that
it.
was part of that fun weekend where we did that, and then we did Montreal, right?
Yes.
Yes, or Quebec City.
And we did a fun VIPs
yes,
during that one as
Sorry,
well.
I nodded. I confirmed.
this is yes.
Sometimes
And
I
VIP
forget
in
this is a
Boston.
podcast.
We did
Yes,
VIP
yes,
in
yes.
Boston.
Yes.
Yes, that is the one where we made Nick hold the sign that says "The cheese stands alone."
Yes.
because we're like, because all of the pictures, everyone's always crowding around Nick.
Yes.
Granted, he's usually centered in the middle, but there's probably, is it the chicken or the egg? Like,
Yeah.
do they center him in the middle because people crowd around him, or do people crowd around him because he's in the middle?
Mm-mm.
Probably both. Anyway, so then we decided it would be funny to have a picture where none of us were touching Nick, and we were with the other guys, and just made him hold a sign that said "The cheese stands alone."
And I think that's the sign that triggered a bunch of fans that were really angry at you
Oh,
guys.
we
Do you
don't need to
remember?
talk about that.
Oh no, we should talk about it. I mean,
Yeah.
like that, and that's.
I think we're out of time.
Yeah.
Are we? Oh,
But
okay.
it was only like a few people, and then other people were like, we were there. Nick was laughing. It was funny.
Yeah.
Because then our second picture was us hugging Nick, and none
Right.
of the other guy. Like,
yeah.
it was a joke, and he was laughing. But he put like he read the sign, put above his head, and then right before the picture, he put on like a sad face.
Aw.
And they're just like, who's making Nick feel like crap? We're like, he's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
But anyways, then we had that was the one where we made the boys hold signs about us.
That's right.
Yes, about how amazing, because like we're always holding signs about you guys. Now you guys are gonna hold signs about us. So then that's what
Fun ideas.
it worked out well.
Yes. And now we
Still,
can
I would
use
probably
signs.
still say my favorite VIP picks were probably Ottawa.
Yeah, Ottawa's
think?
really good.
I think that was.
I agree.
Diane.
Podcast buddy.
What's my favorite VIP pick that we've
Yes.
done?
Yes.
The Canada Day one. I know it's not with all of them, but that's...
Oh, that was
That one's a good one too.
That was at a convention, and we have
Yes.
like a. We actually posted a little video clip of that on our YouTube, so go check it out. Of them, like we were like, it was Canada Day. We had like a Canada flag that we gave to Nick as a cape and a hockey stick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then Howie wanted to have the maple syrup in the picture,
Yes.
and AJ was holding a stuffed moose or a beaver or something. But yeah, and we had like chips and Tim Hortons coffee and stuff like that. So as we rounded the corner, they saw us in our Canada garb and then started singing "Blame Canada" from South Park.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of, and then the convention guys were like, "This is the best picture I've ever taken." And he actually gave us
That-
some. We
that was
had
not a
one
joke.
copy.
Yeah.
Like, people... First of all, we took the picture, then you gotta wait for it to be printed.
Yes.
Right? So... we went to go eat or something, and then I'm like, okay, they said it was going to be whatever, X amount of time, I'm going to go see if it's ready. And as I'm, like, walking towards the table, the guy who has the picture is like, you come here! Your picture is so good! And I'm like, okay, thank you so
Aw.
much.
And then he
You're
printed like
excited.
free extra copies for us.
Aw.
Yes.
It was like,
He thought it was so great. And then literally people who worked at the convention were, like, chasing us down, like, because, I mean, we're still wearing the same clothes, right?
Yes.
Like in the convention being like, oh, your picture, it's the best picture of the convention. We're like, okay, thank you. We're celebrities for the day.
It was very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was good
that
times.
was a good time.
That was a
for
good one
sure.
too.
So,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully that we can start going to those again, and that would be
Yes.
great.
And make
So-
more fun memories.
Yes, and it's the other fun thing about going to these conventions is then also meeting other fans as well,
Yeah.
and like hanging out with the people who have common interests as you.
Aw.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have for boy band updates.
Yay! Good job.
Any other last minute updates anyone can think of?
I think we're all good.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
we're good here.
All right, thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.